The Prime Minister was interviewed on television about the loss of the by-election and whether he took responsibility for a huge loss. And he said he took full responsibility, but he didn't take full responsibility because it wasn't his fault, but he took full responsibility. He took full responsibility because he was head of the government, but he didn't take full responsibility because the media have been reporting on the wrong stuff. So the media, instead of reporting on Brexit and the vaccine rollout and the booster campaign, were reporting on his parties that he didn't have, and a whole litany of stuff that didn't happen. Well, it might have happened, but he didn't think it had happened because it hadn't been proved. Even though it had been proved, he didn't think it happened because it hadn't been proved, but it'd been proved. Anyway, the point is he's got someone who had a Christmas party looking into it, but we have to wait till the report comes out in about 12 years' time, and then that'll prove that the parties didn't happen when they did. So that will be that, and that's the problem with the reason why it wasn't his fault with the loss of the by-election, because people are finding him a bit slippery, because he's not slippery. He's taking full responsibility. He said, but he's not, because he's not slippery, because it's the media's fault, because they concentrate on the parties that keep going on, even though the guy who he's got looking into the parties allegedly had a party of his own, and they might have to appoint someone else, although he didn't mention it, to check that he didn't have a party himself, because obviously that would be wrong if the guy who's looking into the parties had a party. So they'll have a party guy looking into his parties. And the fact that it's all in hand and being dealt with, the media are unfair, because they should be concentrating on running the country properly, which is what he's doing, and Brexit and vaccine rollout and boosters, all the good things that he's done. But unfortunately everyone's concentrating on the fact that he's having parties and corruption and stuff like that, which is not true. It's just not true. It's just not true. Cheers.